Oh, it's a bad news. So, this is my old laptop, my old daily driver, and this is a Toshiba Satellite C50, which I upgraded to an i7-6330QM processor. That is a quad-core, 8-threaded part at up to 3.6 gigahertz, 3.4 gigahertz, and it's a 45-watt chip, which the cooler in this chassis can barely handle because that was designed for a 30-watt chip. So yeah, the fan runs at 100% when you do anything on this laptop. But this laptop, it has no screen because I never got around to replacing it. It is missing the drive bay as well as the drive for the DVD, as well as it being incredibly loud, incredibly heavy, and having the smallest trackpad ever. Look at the size of this thing. You can't even use gestures on it. It doesn't support Windows gestures. So you can't scroll and you can't minimize or maximize anything on there, which makes not having an actual full-size mouse really miserable. But look at the results here, man. 545 Cinebench points in R15. That's what having quad-core with hyperthreading gets you, because you compare it over here to my i7-6500U, I only have 2 cores and 4 threads, 265 points. So even if I had 4 cores here, I probably wouldn't be getting 545, or probably be getting 500 even, maybe 520. It would be very close if this was a quad-core chip, but sadly it's not. The improvements that I do have, though, is in single-threading performance. I haven't run the Cinebench tests here, but I know for a fact that single-threaded is much better on this Skylake chip than it will be on this much older. Well, this is before Haswell, right? This is 3rd gen. I don't remember what the name of 3rd gen was. But we also have other problems here with why I no longer use this laptop, in addition to the terrible touchpad and no screen. Only has 4 gigs of RAM. Oh, it doesn't actually show that there. Well, it only has 4 gigs of RAM and Intel HD 4000 graphics, whereas now I have 16 gigs of RAM as well as AMD Radeon R5 M335 graphics. And also this laptop is in much better condition, has a much larger touchpad, which does support gestures, has a nicer keyboard, looks newer, is lighter, and it is thinner, and it's quieter. So yes, I've lost out on computational performance, but do you really need that on a laptop? All you need it to do is run the programs you use day to day, and all I'm ever going to use on this thing is Plex, YouTube, Word, and occasionally a few other lightly intensive programs. Nothing that's really going to need 500 points worth of Cinebench. So, it worked.